I mean, it's looking like he threw it all away for Vaughn in that situation. You know, he's got another situation where these two dudes are accused of get back for D thing.
And then, people would always say you can't use song lyrics in court and stuff like that. Yeah, they ignoring that, man. They using that. A group of guys in the UK just got 137 years because certain details in their music were critical details that only the killers would know, and detectives was able to correlate that, got him off the street. In Durk's music, he's speaking on a lot of things. He's speaking about avenging his brother's death a few times. Like that song Go, they took that song down. Too many details in that song.
Right after the Little Pop hit, they dropped an OTF album. Like, I don't know if you've seen Trap Lord Ross's documentary about Durk, but I mean, a lot of that documentary is a lot about the music and him breaking down the music and all the stuff that actually aligns with what happened. And that, you know, right after Little Pop was killed, you know, they released this album, which he does so much talking in there. It's crazy.
Because the music gets purchased more when people know that it's real. And, I never met the guy, Trap Lord Ross, but shout out my boy Mafi. Down in Atlanta, they had booked Trap Lord Ross for an interview, and he was concerned for Trap Lord Ross's safety. He called me, he said, yeah, bro, what you would charge for security, bro? So let's say if I give you an interview and I want to pay you to be Trap Lord Ross's security, because he said that when people found out that Trap Lord Ross was coming to Atlanta, he said he was receiving death threats. He was saying a lot of people upset with Trap Lord Ross, people associated with Youngboy, associated with Durk, associated with other figures that he made videos about. So, so for them to take those threats to be credible threats, to properly mitigate risk, man, I don't know if I didn't feel comfortable taking that job. You feel me? I gave him an exorbitant price because what it's going to take to adequately keep this person safe. Because, it's of my belief that a lot of vloggers and YouTubers of European descent feel like no one is going to harm them. But bro, I'm from Chicago. Zach TV murdered. A lot of vloggers murdered. The guy Chirac News, they shot him 10 times. It's a lot of Chicago people in Atlanta. So you got to be able to piece these parts together. You can never underestimate the streets, bro. Like, a lot of people don't care about hell or jail. If there's monetary value involved, if there's clout involved, bro, they gonna try to nail you. Facts.
I hear that, man. I hear that. Well, some of the guys who are accused of being in on the Revenge for D thing, somebody in that case has been paid $12,000 and has been working with the FBI for 5 years and has provided reliable and accurate information about gang members on the south side of Chicago. And they say this has been confirmed by law enforcement and used to prosecute individuals.
Now, when you hear stuff like that, when they mention they got 20,000 pages and they got all these terabytes of data, it can start to make sense now. Because where there's smoke, there's fire. That's not going to be the only person to turn state's evidence. And this is federal, correct?
Yep. Federal case.
And the FBI is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So, they've been federal already. As soon as the FBI get involved, you've gone federal.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.